Remember when I said I couldn't find the instructions for my 2 at a time socks? Voila! It looks like I only just finished the toe. I didn't get very far at all with toe-up socks. Hello everybody, this is take 2 of my intro for today's episode. I don't remember what episode number it is. Today is September 23rd, Tuesday, around roughly 1 p.m. I am your host, Knitwhim. Welcome to Knitwhim Diaries. So I already said this, I'll say it again for the second cut. I am going to be experimenting with a new camera today. So I've been recording on my iPhone, which is, you know, it's been working fine, but I have it just like propped up against something. And for my birthday, I got an HD Samsung flip cam. So I'm going to be using this today for the bulk of the video. And I got 2 cool little tripods with it. One is this cute little bendy table tripod. And the other is a larger, more grown-up tripod. So we're going to see what works. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, hello again. I'm now set up on the brand new video camcorder. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. So, where to start? Okay, so I got some knitting related things for my birthday. I already put away one of the things. So my dear friend Jean went to Maryland Sheep and Wool at the beginning of the year in May. And she picked me up some swag that she's been holding on to until now. So she went to the Spanish Peacock booth and got me this really cool Spanish Peacock needle and gauge. And she also got me a pin that says Spanish Peacock on it, but it's away. I put it away in a box. I forgot to bring it out. And she got me 1 ounce of poonies from Gourmet Stash. Oh my god. Here they are. These are the poonies. So I'm not really clear on exactly what the difference between a poonie and a rolag is, except that poonies are thinner. I don't know if you can see the beautiful colors, but it's in the Maleficent colorway, and so it's mostly black with some pops of purple and yellow, and the Angelina in it is red. And it was a limited edition colorway. So, and it's 1 ounce of superfine merino, yak, silk, merino, bamboo, and Angelina. So it's luxury, luxury, luxury. It is so soft, and I've already started spinning it on my Tibetan spindle. And this is about the weight that I'm spinning it in. And I'm gonna chain ply it, so it might be like a light fingering-ish when I'm done. So yeah, I don't know if you can see. I'm experimenting, so there's that. And then I didn't read the manual or anything. I'm just playing around with this new camera. So if I do that, that makes it darker. I don't know which is better. I feel like out of the box, the lighting on my phone is better, so I have to read the manual and figure out how to adjust it. Plus, it might look better when I put it on my computer. It could just be the LCD screen on the camera. So that's that. I've been spinning that. Thank you, Jean. So I've been doing some spinning this week, but I've also been getting some knitting done. It has been going on. I have a finished object today, which I know, right? It's been a million years since that's happened. So this is the Juniper Lemon Shawl by Diareis, and I knit this with Malabrigo sock. And the thing about Malabrigo sock is when I was knitting this up, it felt really stiff, and I was like worried that it wouldn't lay right. And it was also, you know, small. But then I blocked it, and sure enough, I really like the drape now. I don't know if you can see, like it's all flowy and nice. I'm not really gonna do a whole lot with this, but it's really great. I love the little lemon drops yarn overs that are all in here. So, and it's a good size. I used the entire 400 yards. I got like, I had like 10 grams left over. I don't know what's up with this. I'm so sorry, I'm just playing around. So you can wear it. It's a nice size to be worn as a shawl. You know, it covers almost to my elbow. And then I just really like wearing these as scarves. Whoops! The U is flipped. So, for me, I like me some big triangle scarves. So that's that. Really cool. So, finished object. Yeah. Then, now I'm trying to take this off. Oh, it's finally nice out. I'm in my garage. The sun is out, but it's not like oppressively hot. I don't know what the temperature is out here, but if it was anything higher than 80, I would be surprised. There's even like the hint of a light breeze. That's great. Okay, so then I started the Binnick sweater that I'm working on. This thing. Now, last episode I had shown you I'd cast on and did a couple of rows of ribbing, but I twisted in the round when I cast on. So I had to restart, which was kind of sad, but I'm over it now. I've recovered, and I've done the ribbing, and I'm working on just the body of the sweater, which is in stockinette. You can see. So I have to do like 17 centimeters in stockinette. This whole pattern is written in centimeters instead of inches, which makes me nervous. I'm sure I'm gonna forget at some point. So, working on that. It's gonna be really cool when it's done, but not much to see. Just rows upon rows of stockinette stitch for now. So that's been really fun. I haven't started back up on my 2 at a time socks. I'm meaning to, but it's rather scary. But yeah, I liked the Juniper Lemon Shawl so much that I really want to knit one for myself with my hand spun. This was the first Gail's Art spin along I did with the Totally Twisted and Arbitrary spinning group, and it's a little bit heavier than fingering. It's more like a sport, but it's like 400 yards, which is what the Malabrigo sock was, and it's, I don't know. I'm going to give it a try, and if I don't have enough to do the whole thing, I'm going to find a contrasting color to do the scallop edging in. So, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, for real. So, I've been having, like, just messed up weeks all last week. So, for work, I had to take this stupid test. And literally, it's like a 4-hour test, and you have 3 testers who sit there and they ask you questions, and you have to basically get them all right. And you know, you can have some wrong, but it's really grueling. And, the one guy who was supposed to do the test, it was supposed to start at 9, and he calls at 8:10 and is like, yo, I'm not going to be there until 10. Whatevs. And I'm like, that's not cool. And so then we're sitting there at 10 waiting for him to show up, and he doesn't come in until 10:30. And he breezes in and he's like, let's get this started. I don't want to be here all day. Are you guys ready? And I'm like, yeah, we've been ready for an hour and a half now. You're late. And it was just bad all around together. I failed the test. I was just totally, I was nervous. I don't test well to begin with. He rubbed me the wrong way. He found out really early on into the test that I have a really hard time remembering acronyms, and like a huge portion of the test is acronym. They're just like, what does, this letter combination stand for? And a lot of them are really obscure, and I didn't remember a whole bunch of them, and he was like, wow, you're bad at acronyms. I'm like, yeah, I am. And so then he asked me all the acronym questions. I was testing with 2 other people, and he asked the other people non-acronym questions and asked me the acronym ones. That can't be like a coincidence. I think he did it on purpose because he found out that I was bad at acronyms, and I was just like, what the hell? So then I failed it. I failed it by 1 question, but because my husband and I were testing together, they wrote 2 of his wrong answers on my sheet and told me I'd missed 3 over the limit, which I didn't find out that was incorrect until a couple days later, so that made me upset. And then the guy was like, so since you failed and you 2 are married, I'm going to give you some time so you can discuss whether your husband should keep testing. And I'm like, what the hell? Of course my husband is going to keep testing. He's not going to... no thank you. Wow, that was a random guy asking if I wanted him to mow my lawn. Which I would have liked to say yes, but I don't have any cash on me, and I swear that it's my husband's job to mow the lawn, and I told him that if he doesn't want to mow it, he has to pay someone else to do it, because what the hell? I do all of the cleaning in the inside of the house. I'm not going to mow the lawn or pay someone else to mow the lawn for him because that's his job. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, so he's like, yeah, why in the world would my husband stop testing? It's a work test that you have to pass for work, and they won't give him tuition assistance until he's passed it. Why would he stop testing because I didn't pass? It pissed me off so much. It was like, that is the most retarded thing I've ever heard. That actually made me more mad than failing the test to begin with. I've talked to a bunch of people, and like some of the guys at work that I told about this were like, well, he was just trying to be considerate, he was just trying to be nice. I'm like, no, that is not okay. That is not okay. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is that like an okay assumption? Because some people seem to think that like that was an okay assumption and that he was being nice. I'm like, no, he was not being nice. He was being a complete dick. Pardon my French. So, I don't know. So I have to retest, and I just really don't want to, because the first test was miserable enough as it is. I hate testing. I don't want to do it again. It's a 4-hour test. I don't want to. So I have to study more, obviously, because clearly I didn't study enough. So yeah, there's that. I feel like my episodes used to be longer, and I used to have more knitting content. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So apparently, I talked to Amanda the other day of Mandobug podcast, and apparently the Knit with Your Hand Spun knit along has already started. So I missed that memo. So I'm going to start a hat for that soonish. But I want to continue cleaning my garage today, so that's probably going to take up all of my knitting time. And it's so terrible. I go to work at 8 p.m. tonight, and I woke up at 9 a.m. this morning, so I don't know how I'm going to stay awake at work, and I'm like wide awake. And when this happens, I try to take a nap in the afternoon before work, but it's so hard to sleep with the sun out. So I'm going to need like a lot of caffeine to stay awake at work. I don't know why my body does this to me. I really don't. So, yeah, wait a second. So the cleaning of the garage is a work in progress. I've got this whole corner organized at least. So that's a little bit better than before. This is still a mess. I reorganized this corner. I put all of my yard work related gardening things in one place. Swept up all the dirt that was just sitting by the front door. And okay, so yeah, this is still kind of a mess, but it's a more organized mess than before, so I don't know. Progress, right? Progress? Yeah, that's still a mess. So I'm getting prepared for my next round of dyeing, which hopefully will happen in the next few weeks or so. Because, I mean, look at all of the undyed fiber I have. Yeah. The workstation.